Mm, Today we are going to start with rest of the data structures in Python like sets, dictionary, and tuples. Uh, and also we can see nested dictionary in the dictionary part. So right now we are starting with sets. Before that, I have to just target so it will be better visible. Uh, Okay, correct. So good to go. So sets, a set is an unordered collection data type that is iterable, mutable, and has no duplicate elements. So this is most important line which we have to remember. Like iterable and mutable, we know we see these things in a list as well. But in a list, we have no any options of removing the duplicates. So basically, it means we can include the same numbers like same items in a list two times or three times or n times, but in sets we can't include similar items in a one particular set. So we can see it in an example so you can understand in a better way, right? So Python's set class represent the mathematical notation of a set. So we all know about the set or what is the set. Probably we have learned this type of things in our maybe seventh or 11th, eighth class, right? So this is based on a data structure known as hash table. So the hash table is maybe for some of you it will be a new word. So hash table is nothing but one of the data structure part. So don't worry about it. It's just a definition. Either we can understand the sets by the examples. So how we can define an empty uh, set. So first of all, we are declaring the variable. The variable name is set var, which is a variable, and we can create set. Similarly, we are making an empty list as well, right? So in the list, we are writing list inside of this set, and inside we are writing set. Just easy, just simple as it is, right? So now we are going to print what is our set, and as we know it is an empty set, so nothing will be there. And yes, we are going to see the type of this set where, and we are getting that set, so it is our type, right? Now we are going to see the example for this has no duplicate elements, so we'll understand the things by this example for sure. So inside where we are storing 1, 2, 3, 4, and again 3. So as soon as I declare it, we can see uh, that the another 3, the last 3 is not included in our answer. So by default, it will not take and duplicate item, right? So basically it will give us an unique values only. If you are including the uh, 3 or 4 or 1 multiple times, it will calculate it once only, right? So set by default provide us a unique values, right? uh, Similar example of a string. So we have three items here in a set where variable. So Avengers, Iron Man, Hitman, and we are going to print it, and we are going to see the type of it. So yes, the type of it is set for sure. Okay, now in list, what we are doing to add an element, we are using append, right? So if you want to add some item in the end of the particular list, we are using the um, append method, right? Append function for sure. So so it is a revision of your list as well, right? So just a method, the same method, but in a different way, in a different approach, we are executing it. So nothing else. Okay. So yes, in set we have a simple add function here. So if I want to add Hulk into this particular set, Avengers, Iron Man, Hitman, I want to add Hulk. So just set where whatever our variable name dot add, and we have to pass the particular item in the brackets. And yes, now if we can see that set 12, it will be updated one. Yes, for sure. So health is added, and just let me know in the comment section why it is not in the end, and just besides of the hitman. Just let me know in the comment section, and I will let you know the answer in the next video for sure. But yes, just a simple assumption you can make about these things. It's very simple, the simple assumption you have to make, and just let me know. And for your reference, I will give you another example as well. So yes, I'm going to give you another example. So like this, I'm declaring the set here, and I'm adding this value. Yes, okay. And if I can see of my s is that, and I want to add some element into it. Right. Suppose I want to add maybe mm, 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 okay, so I want to add 11, or I can say I want to add 7. Yes, it will be the perfect example. And then I can see the S. So what will be my S? So it is for your reference. You can just hint this answer from this example as well, right? So we will get the answer, right, for sure. And yeah, just gaze why, just make an assumption why this things is happen, right? And just let me know in the comment section. So uh, yeah, by your assumption only, you do not have to do Google for the same or something. Just make an assumption. Either I will give you an answer in the next video for sure. So here we have a two set, and this two set, inside one we have a three items, three strings: Avengers, Iron Man, and Hitman. And inside two variable we have a four strings. It means we have a four items: Avengers, Iron Man, Hitman, Hulk, 2. Okay, so uh, by seeing this two set, set 1 and set 2, you will differentiate that like one item, Hulk 2, is different in this two set, right? Now we are going to talk about the inbuilt function of a set. So here we are going to talk about the intersection first of all, and then we are going to talk about the intersection update, right? So what is the difference between intersection and intersection update? We can see that as well. But first of all, intersection means we have to find out the common items, common strings. Here in this particular example, we have to find the common items in both the set, right? So I am going to find the common items in this two particular set, set 1 and set 2. So by executing this, and then we are going to execute the intersection function, and we will see the answer is Avengers, Hitman, Iron Man. As we can see here, Avengers, Iron Man, Hitman is a common items in both the set, right? Now we are going to talk about the next function, set2 dot intersection update. So intersection update is our another function. Now what is the difference between these two functions? So first of all, we can check here, like what is our set2, right? After executing this intersections function, if you can see, set2 is same like which we have defined, like Avengers, Iron Man, Hitman, and Hulk 2, right? Now if we are going to use intersection update function instead of intersection function, we will get the same answer, like we are getting this only, right? The answer will be same because it is a intersection, right? So if we can print it as well, because this function is a little bit different. So if you can see here, we have like none here, we can see none here, right? But why this things has happened, I will let you know. Like now we can execute our set 2 after executing this particular intersection update function. we can see the change, right? So here we have only three common elements: Avengers, Hitman, Iron Man, which is present in this set 1. Why these things has happened? Because we command that to our Python, like update this set to accordingly the answer of intersection. It means whichever the common values, only that value will be stored in set 2, and other values like Hulk 2 will be removed from this particular set 2, right? So very little difference between the intersection and intersection update, right? Now we are going to see about the difference. Difference meant which item is different in this both set. So after first of all we have to execute again the set 1 and set 2. Now if we can see the difference between the two sides, we can particularly see here it is a difference update. So first of all we can just see about the different function, and then we can see this difference update. Okay, so now again I'm going to execute this particular strings. Okay. Okay, now we can see the difference. Okay, so Hulk 2 is a difference, right? It is a different item in both of the side, right? Now we can see side 2 here. Again, it is similar as we have seen here. Now we are going to see difference update function, right? So yes, now we can see our set 2. It will be the Hulk 2 only. Why these things happen? Because of using difference update function. So easy, so simple. These two functions are very important. These two inbuilt functions are very important for the set. There are also so many functions we are able to see here, like so here the list of the functions, inbuilt function which is providing by the Python language. Okay, so we have these many functions, but don't worry about it. Again, all the functions to understand and to know about each and every function is not important, right? You can just Google it, or you can see the details by press the shift tab, and you will get your answer. But yes, keep practicing on this function according to your example, like explore this function and practice on it, so we will get the better understanding for the data structure, right? Now we are going to discuss on dictionaries. We can also see how we can create a nested dictionary inside a dictionary in this particular session only, and then we can see some by default functions which dictionaries provide to us, right? Okay, so dictionary is a collection which is unordered. So there is no any order for creating the dictionary. Changeable and indexable. In Python, dictionaries are written with curly brackets as set only, but there is a little difference here between the set and dictionary, and they have key and value. So that is the difference between the set and dictionary. Both is denoted by the curly brackets, but whatever value is in key and value pair, it will be automatically lies into the dictionary, right? So again, for creating the empty dictionary, we can just denote a variable and uh, curly brackets. We are able to create an empty dictionary. We can see the type of this dic variable, dic variable, and it is a dict, means a dictionary. Also you can see by this method. So yes, again it is a dictionary, right? And now we have an example of set here. So we have a set, and we can see the type of this particular set underscore ex set underscore example type. So it will be the set for sure. Now for creating dictionary, so we can pass the value in a key value pair, right? So car1, so it is a key and Audi is a value. Accordingly, car2 is our key, BMW is our value. car 3 is our key and Mercedes Benz is our value. So when we are going to execute it, and we can see the type of this my underscore dict variable, it is a dictionary type of data structure. Now I just want to find out the value of I just want to find out the value of this particular key. So what is the value of this car2 key? If I want to find out, I have to just pass the key name inside the bracket, and I will be get the answer. So easy, so simple, so nothing fancy into it, right? Now I just want to execute the, for an example, the value of this key 1. Similarly, I can execute it, and yes, I am able to get the answer. I am able to get the value of this particular key, right? Now, one by one, I want to find out how many keys are in the dictionary. I want a list of a dictionary, keys present in the dictionary. So I have to use a for loop. So for loop is a very simple thing. It is not as much as hard in other languages like Java or C++, right? So it is very simple in a Python. So we have to just use this for keyword, right? For x is a variable, nothing but it is a variable. We can put anything like x, y, z, I, j, whatever, right? So for example, I am taking x as a variable here, and in means in my dictionary, just a simple English word, right? So in my dict, right? What is my dict? My underscore dict is a dictionary which we have created here, right? And just I want to print it. So x is nothing but a variable, and now I'm going to execute it, and we can see, yes, we have a total. Sorry. So first of all, I have to execute this, and then I will execute this. Okay, so we have three keys, and we have a list of this three keys. Similarly, I just want to find out the values of that particular keys. I have to use inbuilt function values, and yes, I am successfully able to find out the values. If I want to see the key and a value both, I have to use inbuilt function items, and yes, I will get the response, right? So here we are getting the key and the particular value for that key. Now I just want to add the item in our dictionary. So I want to extend my dictionary. So I have to just pass out the name for another key, and is equal to, and I have to pass the value. So it is a string, so we are passing it, and yes, we can see the updated dictionary here. I just want to change the value of the particular key. So suppose, for example, I have to change the value of this car 1 key, and I want to update it by Maruti, right? So I have to just pass the key as we are passing here as well for adding the key. Similarly, I have to pass the key here. So key is car 1, and the value for that particular key, updated value for that particular key. And now we can see the updated one, right? So now we are going to create a dictionary inside a dictionary. So uh, so dictionary inside a dictionary means nested dictionary, right? So now we are going to take an example here for better understanding. We have a first dictionary here which have some key and value. I'm sorry. Another dictionary which also have some key and value, and third dictionary similarly. Now I am passing the whole dictionary into the main dictionary, right? So our main dictionary here is car underscore type, and in this dictionary here are three keys like car 1, car 2, car 3, and in this particular three key we are going to pass the whole dictionary. So it is one whole dictionary. So in first key I am going to pass the car 1 underscore model dictionary. In car 2 key I am going to pass car 2 underscore model dictionary, and in car 3 key I am going to pass the value uh, like dictionary as a value for that particular car 3 key, which is car 3 underscore model. And now we can just print it, and yes, we are able to create the dictionary inside a dictionary. So it is our main dictionary, and in this main dictionary we have a nested dictionary, as we can see here. right? So another dictionary means nested dictionary, right? Now I want to just print my first dictionary, which is present inside the main dictionary. Uh, I'm going to execute by the key name of that particular dictionary, right? Similarly, I just want to see the value of the next dictionary. So for an example, I want to see the value for this ambassador uh, key, which is present inside the car 3 key. And yes, similarly, we can able to see the particular value as well, right? Now we are going to discuss about the tuples, which is again a very important data structure in Python. So tuples are different because in tuples we tuple or tuples we can say anything. So uh, we cannot change a tuples, or we cannot edit, update, or delete item in our tuples once we can execute it. It means it is not changeable. We can't change once we execute the tuple, right? So for an example, so first of all, we are going to create an empty tuple here. So by denoting the variable and just use this tuple function, we are able to create an empty tuple here. Again, we can just do the bracket, and also we so from this method also we are able to successfully create a empty tuple, right? Yes. So here we are going to take an example. So my tuple, and I am passing 3 items, which is string. Again, we are successfully executing this, and yes, we can see here as well. It can show us, right? Similarly, this thing. Now you can see the type of this particular example is tuple, and yes, these 2 items we are going to pass, right? So pretty much easy. We are not going to see any inbuilt function because, as I told you, we do not add, update, or delete values once we execute our tuple. So that is it for today, guys, and I hope you like this video. Subscribe the channel, and also press the bell icon for another update. And yes, I'm going to mention the GitHub link for this particular Jupyter notebook, so you can go through it. You can practice on your own examples, and also see different function how they are working, and just press Shift tab so you can see the example as well, and you can see the details for each and every function which is present in the particular data structure. It is for a list or a dictionary or a set, whatever, right? So yes, keep learning, keep exploring, and enjoy the process. From the next video, we are going to start the important library, which is NumPy. Also, we can see this basic things of Python in that particular videos as well, because I believe you can just uh, the basics of Python will never complete, because you need practice and practice. You have to practice and practice, and then you can become a pro in the basics of Python only, right? So yes, keep practicing on it, and just explore by yourself with the learning process, right? So yes, thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like this video, right? And we'll meet again in the next tutorial. Thank you.